Hello, everyone. This is Nathan, and my good friend Matthew is here with me, and you are listening to the Absurd Arguments podcast. This is the podcast where we take an argument, and either it's an absurd one, or we come up with absurd ways to support it. Matthew, how are you today?
Nathan, I am doing quite well. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
I'm currently enjoying a Pop-Tart, as I neglected to get breakfast this morning because I was too busy getting ready for the end of my semester and the many things I have planned for that. I forgot to eat. So I will now eat while we record this podcast because I am a good podcaster.
Great. That's just great.
Indeed. Well, how are you doing on this fine morning?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. Since I've graduated all of my higher education, I have not a care in the world. So, and I'm off today, so it's even better. I'm just relaxing and chilling, you know. But I will say one thing. You know what I'm looking forward to?
The end of the world.
Wrong. 420, dude. And do you know why?
Yes, it's Hitler's birthday.
No. No, okay. Yeah, sure. We can go that route. It's my birthday, you idiot. My birthday's on 420. Yeah, how would you remember why? Would you remember Hitler's birthday's on 420 before remembering me, your best friend? Birthday is on 420.
For comedic effect.
You jerk. Yeah. So this episode's going to be all about birthdays. And, since mine's coming up like literally a week after this podcast episode releases, will be my birthday. So that's our theme for the day. If that's cool with you, Matthew.
I suppose so. I mean, I did do some research ahead of time, so I hope that's the theme.
Yeah. I really wanted to do an episode on taxes, but maybe next year. Yeah. So to start off, okay, I think we both have a game we want to play with each other. I have one game, and then you have another game. And so my game, I looked up weird birthday traditions from all over the world. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so I'm going to share a few with you, and you got to tell me if it's real or fake. And I'll tell you if it's real or fake. Okay. So, some may be made up. They may all be true traditions, but we'll share them, and see how many you get right.
All right, bring it on.
Okay, so the first one, is the flowering. In many regions of the Caribbean, like Jamaica and places like that, an individual, a person of any age, can expect to be flowered on their birthday. So they just throw flour on them, and sometimes they throw you in the water first and then throw flour on you for your birthday.
So, like not like flowers.
No,
but
like flour.
Baking flour.
Exactly. They're kind of wasteful over there, but that's okay. That's fine. It's their tradition.
So they just throw flour on you?
I think so. Or do they?
I'm going to say that is a true thing.
You're right. It is true.
Very
Yay. Good job. Okay.
Shout out to all my gluten-free friends in the Caribbean.
So it's a very dangerous game down there.
They walk outside. Happy birthday!
No, there's like a special force that's like, find him! It's his birthday!
The Flower Brigade.
The Flower Brigade. Okay. In Hungary, if it's your birthday, people will pull on your earlobe.
That's it?
Yeah, I'll keep that one short.
Cool. I'm going to say that is also true.
Yep, that's real. They do it. They do it before you open your birthday presents and stuff like that.
Ouch.
Yeah. Okay, in Germany, if you are a single man and it's your 30th birthday, they have you sweep the steps of the local church or town hall.
I'm going to say that is also true.
Yeah, you're right. Man, you're on a roll.
Oh!
You're doing good. Okay, but remember, any of them could be fake. Okay?
That's true.
All right.
Or false.
Yeah. Okay, in Switzerland, parents will hire an evil clown to scare their birthday child.
Hold on. Say that again.
Okay, so in Switzerland, parents they're gonna hire an evil clown. Like, it'll look evil, and it'll chase around their child for their birthday at their birthday party. Maybe the whole day. We'll say the whole day. And okay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll add that. I mean, this too. They'll like throw a pie in the kid's face at the end of the day.
It's
And yeah,
I don't think that's real.
it's real. That one's real.
No, it is not real.
Yeah. Yeah. I had trouble trying to say it in a way where it didn't sound real, but it's real.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It'll follow and torment the birthday girl or boy before putting a pie in their face for good luck.
There's no good luck about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Okay. In China, there's a birthday celebration where they don't serve a cake, but they give the child a big bowl of noodles. And then they say that they must fit as many noodles in their mouth as they can.
That cannot be true.
I think it's true. It's true.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Hey, I know that it's your birthday today, but we want to see if you can almost choke to death because we can't afford another birthday.
All right, I've got 3 more. Okay, in Israel, young children are given a crown made out of like leaves and flowers, and then they'll sit in a special chair that's been decorated special for their birthday. And then the family and friends will dance around it.
I don't think. Okay, now I do not think that this is real.
This one's real as well.
How is it? What? That's like that movie Midsummer.
Exactly. It's just like that. It's terrifying.
So weird.
Right. Okay. Here's one from India. On the first birthday of the child's first birthday, they will shave his or her head while the baby's held over like a special fire. And I think it's to get rid of evil and, stuff like that.
What is a special fire?
I don't know, man. It was the first thing I could think of.
So it's fake?
No, that one's real.
No, it is not.
Yeah, that one's real too. Okay, and last one. Okay.
Oh my
gosh. One. Okay, in the Philippines, instead of using balloons, they pump helium into puffer fish and use those as decoration.
This has to be fake.
Yeah, that's my one fake one.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you're
all one fake. So they could all be real except for this one, which is obviously animal cruelty in every country.
It was literally the only thing I could think of.
It's like the wedding party in Shrek where
Right.
they
Yeah.
inflate all those like
Frogs.
animals, the frogs and stuff. Oh my god!
Yeah, you're right. Man, I was subconsciously influenced by Shrek.
Aren't we all subconsciously influenced by Shrek?
Right, we are. All right. Well,
Which Shrek 5 has been announced.
thank goodness, dude. The new
I
Puss
know.
in Boots movie was like, kind of egging it on, like, hey, this is happening. So,
Mm. Okay, so here's how about this? We'll
okay.
go ahead and get into the episode, and then when we come up to a part where I see fit, we'll play my game.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll take a little break.
Yes, we don't want to, get everyone just all gamed out.
Right. Well, I say let's cue the music.
You know what? Cue the music, we shall.
All right. Our arguments this episode range from different types of birthday stuff, and one of the arguments isn't necessarily an argument, I suppose, but first, the first argument we're
No,
going to
before you get
deal.
into it, how did you do your research?
Oh, I use the second page of Google, and I since I was looking at Google on my phone, I pretty much just scrolled down until Google said, "Do you really want more results?" And then I picked from there.
Mm,
So that's how I did that.
yes.
And what was yours?
I did the better version. I had Bing,
Okay.
and I did double check on a few occasions to see what the first page of Google had, and none of the same results showed up, which always find so fascinating that Google and Bing suggest very different things.
Wow. It's amazing how the internet works.
It's weird. It's weird. It's almost like Google copyrights like their top hits or whatever. Okay, so now the first question.
First question is, which at what age should you stop putting birthday candles on your birthday cake?
Mm, yes, this was a difficult one because
Honestly, I agree.
there were a lot of people who were just like, okay, just for context, my roommate, I asked him this question, and he said 5.
Whoa. Okay,
Yeah,
that was earlier than I expected.
the very low ball. So that's what
Yeah.
we're working with. Just a random person none of y'all know exists said
Uh-huh.
5 candles is the most.
Okay.
But but I have two websites that I looked at. The first one is from
Okay.
cakery.com, and it says how many candles to put on a birthday cake for adults. They pretty much say exactly what you think. Once you hit 30, it's kind of like that seems to be a little too much.
Wow.
But they also came up with an idea that you can have like a candle for each milestone birthday. So if
Hmm.
someone had like a 10th birthday, then you would just have one candle, which is also what my roommate said. Is just have one candle.
That's boring.
And you and I both have larger families. Um,
Yeah.
that cake that is going to be eaten by all of our family is going to be wildly bigger than one single candle.
Yeah.
And that kind of just takes the whole thing away. So I don't, for a milestone birthday for 10, just stick 10 of them bad boys on there. It's all good. For 20, 20 begins to take up some space.
Yeah.
30 begins to become the cake.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's just something so comical about seeing like they bring out grandma's cake and there's like 87 candles on that bad boy. I
It
just
is true. It
I
is true.
I'm just dying. And we're all like, trying to get under the smoke. We got to stay low and
Hmm.
fire alarms going off and it's just good times.
I find it so fascinating. The other website I have Food and Life Lover, which I mean, I guess I am too. Foodandlifelover.com has an article, How Many Candles to Put on a Birthday Cake for Adults? Same exact title. They also go with the milestone thing. And so 1 candle for 10 years, 2 candles for 20 years, and so on and so forth. And it's such a boring answer.
It is a boring answer.
It's such a boring answer. I would probably be forever 20. 20 is going to be the max number of candles I want to see. Or you could do just 2 candles, but those candles have the numbers.
Yeah.
So you always have 2 candles, but then it's your age in the candle.
And those are just big candles.
Those are big candles.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. All right. So my article, second page of Google is a no man's land of helpful information. There was like nothing really. And in most of even the first page of Google was, hey, we heard you like candles. Do you want to buy some? And that's
Google.
not me. But I did find an interesting article, and I think this may help us. Okay. It's about birthday candles. It's from this website called All the Wiser, and it's spelled WHYSER. It's a bite-sized encyclopedia. And so it goes over, birthday candles. They said, is it a satanic ritual, moon worship, or the gift of industrial revolution? So,
oh my gosh! Don't add another thing for the Christians to hate.
Yeah, I know.
Candles on a birthday cake, satanic.
Well, apparently it stemmed from a Tumblr post that went around the internet a while back, because people were saying that birthday celebrations are ritualistic because it's a small gathering of people huddling around an object on fire, chanting ritualistically a repetitive song in unison until the fire is blown out and a knife is stabbed into the object. Yeah. So then they talked about like the birthday traditions from like ancient time periods, like Egypt, Greece, and Rome.
I can't get over that.
I know. It's the ritual singing is what got me. The ritual singing of a repetitive song.
That's so funny.
And depending on if your family and friends are awful at singing, it's even worse. Like, it really does sound like a chant after a while.
That is true. That is
a chant you want to end.
I always, every time I sing the happy birthday song, I always try to sing it in the very first note and keep it that same note the entire time, because I just think it's more fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I would be chanting. Oh my gosh, am I a Satanist?
You're a Satanist, okay?
No, dang it.
But let's go through some of these ancient civilizations, and I think it'll help. I'll support some of their answers for birthday candle stoppage, I suppose. Okay. Let's see. So it started, I mean, when the pharaohs, when they were coronated king or whatever, or coronated pharaoh, they considered it the birthday of a god. And so it kind of started with the pharaohs, and it was thought to ward off evil spirits to celebrate the birthday.
Okay. Okay.
And so in Greece, in ancient Greece, they would bake round cakes in honor of Artemis, the moon goddess. And so the candles were placed on top to represent the glow of the moon.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they believed the prayers to Artemis would, the smoke from the candles would carry their prayers to Artemis, and they would carry them to heaven. Mm-hmm. And then in ancient Rome, they were making birthday cakes. And so, they would make these special honey cakes, and you would find them at birthday celebrations for members of like the imperial family, or private birthday celebrations for family and friends, and also at weddings. Okay.
Okay.
So here's my here's my first stopping point for candles. On the 50th birthday, they would have a very special pastry made from flour, grated cheese, honey, and olive oil.
Ooh, that does
So,
sound good.
so I think on your 50th birthday, that should maybe be the last year you have 50 candles on your cake. You know?
I, I 50 is still too much. 50
Okay.
is too much.
Now the Romans also had another interesting thing, and this may be controversial, but birthdays for them were only celebrate. They were for the common man. Birthday
Uh-huh.
cakes were for the common man, and that's exactly what I mean. The common man. They only celebrated birthdays for men,
Dang.
not women.
Dang.
So
Shout out to all the women out there. You are loved and appreciated. I'm glad I live in today's time where I can, love women
okay. So here's
and
my birthday candle.
Excuse me, I meant respect women.
Here's my birthday candle cutoff.
Okay.
50th, and then if you're a woman, you don't get any at all.
Gosh, you would. You would want that.
But honestly, fam, the women would like that. Most ladies I know hate talking about their age. So this is a win-win for all of us. I don't have to buy them candles, and they can pretend they're young forever.
Nathan, I think you might be onto something.
Right? See, I'm not an idiot.
I can't believe this.
It's
in
a
a joke
win-win.
in the joke that you're making, it's actually making sense.
Like, right? It's not a joke anymore. It's a pro tip for life.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And then last thing I'll talk about, the Germans, early Christians, they considered these birthday celebrations inappropriately pagan. So
understandably, they are satanic.
They didn't observe birthdays until the 4th century when they began to celebrate the birth of Jesus. And
Okay.
so
Dang, it took them 300 years to celebrate Jesus' birthday.
Yeah.
Oh
In
my
medieval
gosh.
in medieval Germany, they would bake a sweet bread in the shape of baby Jesus to commemorate his birth.
They never celebrated a single birthday, and then they realized, well, we could celebrate Jesus' birthday. I know, let's bake him and eat him.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And then here's for the Germans, this is their cutoff. Between the 15th and 18th centuries, Germans began to celebrate a child's birthday with a Kinderfest party. I'm going to butcher this word so bad. In the morning, they would bake a cake called a Geburtstagstorte.
That was pretty bad.
It would be topped with the number of candles corresponding to the child's age, plus one candle representing the light of life. So that's the hope that you're going to live another year.
Oh, no.
And then for them, they changed it that when you blew out the candles, that was your hope that your birthday wishes would reach God as the smoke floated to the heavens.
Man.
So, yeah. So, I
You
don't know.
gotta love the Middle Ages and their very good grasp on the reality of life of we literally may not see tomorrow.
Right. So here's an extra candle, dude.
Yes, we're celebrating your birthday next year in hopes that we'll celebrate it next year.
Here's 10 candles just in case, you don't reach your 10th. Gosh. I mean, we hope you do, and we'll have 11 candles next year. So maybe that's my view, okay? You have candles until your 50th birthday. Every birthday has an extra candle to hope for an extra year of life. And women don't get birthday candles on their cakes anymore.
Man, that's some stuff. That's some stuff right there.
Yeah, man, that's where I'm at.
I think 20 is a good cap, and then
yeah,
you can continue to put them on, but it would just be kind of weird.
I think it's just comical, and it's just for fun at that point.
That is true.
Nothing's more. Hey, and can we admit nothing's more fun than seeing like imagine 20 of those trick candles where you blow them out and then they reignite.
No, imagine 50 of those trick candles
Oh, that'd be great.
where you no
As you're
longer have a house as your birthday gift.
and the candles are burning down. You're like, quick, Grandma, pick them up, toss them in the water.
You end up like just, your grandpa that's seen some stuff in his life just takes the whole cake and throws it in the sink or the toilet.
Right, exactly. Oh, yep.
Good
Good
times, good
times.
times.
Yeah.
Well, our next question, I think it is like the medieval period, a bit of a downer.
Yeah.
We want to talk about which is worse, having a surprise party when you're not in the mood, or inviting people to a party and no one shows up.
Yeah. Oof, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one. Well, Nathan, you can go first since I went first last time.
Sure. I have the surprise birthday party one. To be honest, when I put it in, I couldn't find a lot. So I went to, but I did get pop-ups for the question and answer site Quora.
Yes.
And so I went there and just some of the questions were so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just going to read a few of the questions. I don't know if I'll go over any of the answers. I'm not sure. Let's see. This person asked, how can I throw a surprise birthday party for somebody with no friends or family? Oh, because the whole point of a surprise birthday party is ultimately you gather their friends, their family, and they're all hiding out at some place, usually the person's home, and they arrive, and then you go, surprise, But what do, Matthew? If they don't have friends?
Take them out to dinner. Just take them out to dinner.
I
Say,
know,
hey, it's your birthday. I want to do something special for you. Don't plan a surprise birthday party to someone who is the epitome of being a loner.
It's just so sad. It's so sad. Gosh, it's so awful. Just thinking of that. They have no friends or family to invite.
That's pretty depressing.
Hey, buddy. Hey, I invited all my friends and family.
Oh, no.
To your surprise birthday party. Oh, okay. Here's another one. This one, I'm going to tell you the answer, okay? Because that's where the sadness comes in, okay?
All right.
There was a question asked, what's something that sucks about surprise birthday parties, okay?
Ooh.
And so Dee Landa, she's a former HR manager, she shared an answer a year ago.
All right.
She said that her family threw her sister-in-law a surprise birthday party one time. And it was a real disaster for her because her sister-in-law was told by her husband that they were actually going to go out for the evening and go dancing and stuff.
Oh.
They even got babysitters.
Oh.
So she was excited because she's finally going out for the night. She's got some quality time, maybe dancing and romancing the night away. But what it really ended up being was just going to Dee Landa's house where her 4 kids were to enjoy the evening with the extended family.
Oh, no.
And Dee said you could immediately see the total disappointment in her face and gestures. She didn't want a night barbecuing with the family. She wanted a real night out and had no other choice but to endure this party all dressed up in her best dress just to sit around eating and talking with all the kids running around. Oh, it's so awful. The cringe.
That's pretty sad.
And but Dee did say, okay, after seeing that disappointment, she's really never thrown someone a surprise party. She never thinks it's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Especially it's all about the expectations you make for the evening, because she did do a big surprise party for her husband's 40th birthday. And, but her expectation was, hey, we're just going to go have dinner with another couple. So that's all he was expecting. And so then he went, and it was a big old party for him. And he was like, wow,
Mm-hmm.
he was
Yeah.
actually surprised and had fun.
Yeah. You want to set expectations low and then wow them. Other than, hey, I know you've been super stressed at work and you've been pretty tired at home. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
take you out and give you the best night ever, just the two of us. And then you do the Uno reverse card and just do, hey, what you're used to, yeah, that's what we're doing.
right.
That's so mean.
It is. It's so
Oh,
awful. It's so
that's
awful.
that's pretty
Um,
tough.
and then let's see. Okay, this question, it just assumes, the question assumes so much. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hey, what's the best way to throw a surprise party for someone who doesn't like attention?
Okay, interesting.
The number one answer is from Bethany Rowe. And, and Bethany Rowe's job is lover and hater of surprises. And so I
What a
guess
stupid job.
she was drawn like a moth to the flame to this question,
Hmm.
But she said, hey, the best way to do that is to not do it.
Oh my gosh.
She goes, they hate attention because it makes them nervous. Instead, ask them what they'd like to do for their birthday. They may say, let's just get dinner or drinks. If they want it to be low key, then ask them what they would like to do and who to invite. Make the surprise the gift. People that don't like attention most likely suffer from shyness or anxiety. Do what they enjoy and be respectful.
Gosh.
Yeah. And,
I
and
mean, I understand, but at the same time, you do things a little differently every now and then. And that's kind of like, oh, that was nice. Never do this again. And it's kind of like you experienced it, you had it, and then you move on.
I don't know, man. There are certain things I just don't want to experience in the first place, like kidney stones. You know, I don't want those. I know they're awful, and I know I could move on from them, but I don't want it. You
Mm,
know.
mm.
So same with surprise birthday parties. I'll be real, honestly. This is podcast Nathan speaking right now. Podcast Nathan would not want a surprise birthday party. Real Nathan might, depending on who it is, But
All your coworkers.
uh, all of them,
Moving on. We're not gonna
all
dwell
of
on that anymore.
them. So I don't know. It just depends on the people you have there and who's throwing it. On how well they know you. I think. But
Yeah.
surprise birthday parties when you're not in the mood. Oh, it's pretty awful. Anyway, what was yours?
I have something that's also pretty depressing in its own special way. And it's, is it worse to have plan a giant birthday party and no one show up? And on
Oh,
Bing sent me to one of the greatest and most and saddest articles I've probably ever read. Um, and the article from the New York Post is entitled, I invited 27 kids to my daughter's third birthday party and no one showed up.
so which birthday party? Which? How old was she turning?
She was turning 3.
Okay, that's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it is still. So why I say it's the best is because it stems from a TikTok video. And so you
Oh,
get to see the emptiness of this birthday
oh
party.
no!
It's tragic. There are decorations everywhere. The table is set up with napkins and cups in each place where the people were going to be. And then it cuts to the kid eating a piece of pizza by herself.
Oh.
And the mom is just filming. She's not trying to console her daughter. She's just, oh my gosh. It's
Yeah,
so sad.
views first. Views first. Then we can
Ugh.
talk through our trauma here.
Yeah.
That poor little girl. I mean, it's bad, but when you're 3, I think it's more painful for the mom
It
in
is.
that
It is.
instance.
Because part of
But
the video, it says there is money and time wasted. So obviously it's from her
yeah,
perspective. And I
and
don't
the mom
like,
will remember it forever.
it's true. I mean, you never know. Memory starts around 3, 4 years old. And so
Yeah,
there could be a chance that the daughter remembers it. But dude, it's so sad.
it
It's so
is.
sad.
It's so sad. That's pretty awful.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
the
not
angry.
as awful as this next article that I have.
Okay.
This comes from a Sims 3 forum.
Oh, the video game Sims.
The video game The Sims 3.
Okay.
Bing! When I put in birthday party where no one shows up, this was like number 3. This is why Bing is superior. So the username Jed Bartlett 02. I love coming up with boring names. This one takes the cake. Jed Bartlett
Jed
02.
Bartlett. Yeah.
He says, "This has never happened before. My elder Sim wanted to give a birthday party for his grandson. He invited the close friends and family, bought a cake, even bought a pizza." This isn't a video game, by the way. "Then it's going to go one power past the party time, and no one Sim has arrived yet. About 3 hours past the party time, I got a pop-up message saying, 'No one showed up to your party. How sad.'"
No, even though it's programmed into the game.
Even the game was just like, "You are a loser."
Oh gosh.
And then he just asked the question, has this ever happened to anyone? And someone else put, "This is so strange. It's never happened to my party. Probably because your name is KL Morgan and not Jed Bartlett."
Poor Jed. Gosh.
Oh, and then
Imagine.
the rest of the answers are very Sims related answers, but it's just the fact of the initial post is what really got me.
Like Matthew, during the pandemic, when Animal Crossing was a big deal, all right,
Yeah. Yep.
and we couldn't really hang out and have parties, I remember getting excited because I played that game on my birthday, and all the villagers on my island were like, "Happy birthday, Nathan," and they threw me a party, my character a party in that game, you know. And I was like, "Wow, that's so nice." And then I go, "That's so sad. I was looking forward to this." Imagine that poor kid on his birthday, no party. He plays Sims 3 and he gets so excited and he's like, "Maybe I'll plan a big party in this game." And then no one shows up? Oh gosh.
See, this
Oh,
and that's what's so great is because games are normally really good about doing something special on your birthday. And this
yeah.
game was like, you're a loser in real life, and you're also going to be a loser in this life simulation game because you cannot escape reality, Jed Bartlett.
We know who you are, Jed.
We know where you live,
You
Jed.
don't deserve anything good. No Jed ever does. Oh, that's so sad. You know, I don't know. Planning big parties like that. Like I found there was an article on Romper that gave like 9 reasons not to celebrate your kid's birthday,
Mm,
and most of it was like, don't celebrate it with these giant parties, you know, because it's just excessive, waste money,
yeah,
and I think it's more of like I rarely if ever see a dad get super into it, but it's mostly a mom thing, I guess, where they
probably.
see all those ideas on Pinterest. You know, imagine you're a mom and you're planning a birthday party, all right?
Okay.
And so you have your theme for the party, and you get all your decorations, and you tell all the kids they can dress up for this party, okay?
Hmm.
And then And then, you have me, Nathan, a homeschooler who attends your child's birthday party. And my parents' costume that they helped me make was to be David from David and Goliath with an accessory. Do you want to know what my accessory was?
What was your accessory?
It was a ball with a mask taped to it that was supposed to represent the head of Goliath, who was beheaded by David after David killed him with a sling.
Oh my gosh.
So imagine you went to all that planning and, kids did show up, but you had this one weirdo dressed as David with the severed head of Goliath in his hands. These birthday parties are nothing but trouble, man.
Well, I've just got one more thing.
Sure.
About this. I scrolled down a little bit, and I'm glad I did, because user named Kateness has put, and she replied, "I threw a wedding party once, and the groom didn't show up."
Oh no.
Everyone else did except the groom, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's sad.
Well, this person, the very bottom comment, called Galactic Gal, she said, "I've never had nobody show up. I usually get party crashers, even when I've limited the party to Sim's extended family by invitation." So she's never had no one show up because party crashers have. So that still counts as people showing up for your birthday.
Oh, okay. I would rather have a party crasher than nobody there.
They're very true, because your name is not Jed Bartlett.
Poor Jed. Poor Jed has no one showing up to his party. Nobody showed up to his party.
Hashtag pray for Jed.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked in length about good birthday parties and bad birthday party ideas. Now we want to get down to the reason we have birthday parties. The gifts.
Amen, brother.
So I'll do mine quickly, because I will want to play my game here in a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
But what I did was I looked at on Bing. I was like, what is the perfect birthday gift? And the first thing that popped up was this advertisement. And I checked Google, did not pop up a single time on Google, only on Bing. And this is called Send a Cake. And you can send a cake that is decorated in any way you want. So it's like a Mother's Day gift, or here's a cake that's decorated like a gambling slot machine. Here's a cake that's decorated in Hogwarts. But here's the thing: is the cake is like the size of like a coaster, like a cup holder coaster.
Yeah, small cake.
Yeah, it's a small cake, which means you're spending all this money for a cake for one person. You're getting these elaborately decorated cakes with all these little trinkets and things inside. And it's a cake for one person.
Yeah, man, those really suck, huh, Matthew? Matthew, my family lives in Georgia. And the cake you're talking about is something they've sent me for my birthday. And honestly, it's been something I've really enjoyed.
Hey, there you go. You see, it is the greatest birthday gift present you can send to someone who's alone and hundreds of miles away.
Just like, you're like, wow, why would you send a cake to one person? Oh, I don't know, Matthew. Maybe when they live like 900 miles away, you know? And then like, but they get me the cool one, dude. There's this one. I even still have the box, and it still plays this
snap
disturbing song. But I had one, it's a small box, and you open it, and there's like little wound up paper butterflies that fly around your room. They're real
Interesting.
fun. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's got lots of good reviews. I guess it's for people that send it to their lonely family members hundreds of miles
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, this is when Matthew starts backpedaling and goes, "See, I meant it. I meant it. This is a great gift."
I meant it. This is a very dumb gift. I stand by that. I stand.
I would never want this.
I mean, I'll accept it because it's cake only I get to eat. But there are better things out there.
Matthew, unfortunately, that's what I'm asking for my birthday, specifically just from you. So.
Well, it depends on how much it costs.
Mine. Okay, so mine is different, and I didn't find really a specific item, but I found a blog.
Ooh.
And it's attached to I guess some retail site, but it's set in India, and so the blog itself is kind of aggressive. It's like half informative, half aggressive, and it's telling you ultimately to buy their merchandise. Okay, but it's called the website's called My Flower Tree, and they give a list of everywhere they deliver online in India. So, Indore, Mumbai, Jaipur, all those places. And so they have the 5 best birthday gifts you can give to anyone. And so whoever wrote this it was pretty great. Okay. Let's see. So first off, they talked about birthday celebrations. A birthday is the anniversary of the person's birth that signifies their beginning and the joy of life.
Yeah.
It is a momentous and important occasion to reflect, celebrate, and give thanks. Okay. And so they said birthdays are one of the best days to thank God for all the mercy, attention, and guidance. Okay. And it's also a chance to be thankful to parents for raising them. Okay. So it starts off pretty nice, right?
Yeah, it's pretty tame.
Yeah. And so then they talk about the importance of birthday gifts. They go, is there anyone who doesn't like receiving gifts on their birthday? No, everyone does. Birthdays are one moment of the day to give or receive gifts, and that will make a smile on the receiver's face.
Oh, wow. What a guarantee.
Oh, man. And so that My Flower Tree is the best online portal with extensive collections of thoughtful and heartwarming gifts for birthdays. And so the gifts they have, okay, are like what you would expect at almost any birthday. So the first one is personalized gifts. That's number one. They think personalized gifts are the best gift to present to anyone on their birthday. So you can customize any token with the birthday person's picture with mugs, cushions, keychains, travel accessories, photo frames, and photo lamps. All right. So pretty nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's flower bouquets. All right. That's a pretty great one for everybody.
Well, not everybody.
I'll be real with you. Okay.
Okay. I'll be real with you, he says. Internet immediately drops. So I want to finish off this game by another advertisement that I saw. And this is from a candle company called Homesick. And what Homesick does is they create candles that have scents reminiscent of certain places.
Yeah. Hey, with the word homesick, that reminds me of how I feel about not seeing my family back in Georgia and the happiness I feel when they send me a very small cake for my birthday. That thing you made fun of earlier. I just wanted to bring that up again. Let's go.
Dude, you got overjoyed when Animal Crossing celebrated your birthday.
Shut up and easily. Look, man, the small things in life bring me joy. What can I say?
Indeed. And here's the thing. With Homesick candles, you can enjoy the scents of your home And so what I want to do is right now I'm on their Amazon store and I'm looking at the candle for New York. And I would like
Okay.
you to guess what are some good scents, not what you think New York would smell like. What are some good scents that you think Homesick would choose to put in a New York scented candle?
Okay, apple, and I don't know. I don't know what like a bright scent is,
Hmm.
but whatever would equal a bright scent.
Well, apple is correct on one of them. It has scents
Nice.
of apple peel, nutmeg, and clove.
Okay.
Yes,
Clove. Ah,
clove.
man, miss the clove.
That's all right. So I want to take a moment to say you're from Georgia, obviously.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think Homesick Candles would say that Georgia smells like?
Um, peach,
Hmm.
cream, maybe pine. I don't know about the pine part, but peaches
They
or something like
said
that.
scents of peach and water lilies.
Oh, yeah. We're famous for the water lilies.
Yeah, right. And so I am a native Texan, and I
Yeah.
would like to say that taking the entire scent of Texas all at once, they missed it. They missed it incredibly. Um,
If it's not oil and cedar, then it's nothing to me.
it
Maybe
is
even pine.
scents of pine needles and lime.
Oh, pine and lime.
Pine and lime. So what that tells me is when I think of pine needles, I think of East Texas, where I'm originally
Right.
from. And when I think of lime, I think of Tex-Mex dishes, so that's more South Texas.
That
So
makes
what the
sense.
world are we doing with West Texas, North Texas, and Central Texas? What do they smell like?
Central Texas should have cedar, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Uh, North Texas, what does Dallas and Fort Worth smell like? No, are they still central?
That technically that would be North Central.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like up in the Panhandle kind of region. Which when I think of the Panhandle, I think of Amarillo. And if you've ever been to Amarillo, you know on the outskirts of Amarillo is a giant cattle farm.
So cow manure or something like that.
Absolutely. That drive through that outside of Amarillo was putrid. It was awful. You literally could not smell anything else except cow manure for like 5 minutes. It was
That and
awful.
it's even made even worse if you have no AC in your car and the windows are down.
Exactly, exactly.
Oof.
So I want to do one more. This is a state that
Okay.
neither of us, I think, have been to.
Yeah, I think this would be good.
All right. What do you think about the state of Maine?
Maine. Hmm. I would assume something like, again, I hate to say pine again, but something sea salty. So I don't know, crab or lobster. That's what I think, but that's not a
Well,
candle?
considering most people don't like the smell of fish, I don't think that would be a good one.
No.
But according to Homesick, they think Maine smells like lavender, sandalwood, and patchouli.
Patchouli? Wait,
Patchouli.
how do you spell it?
Patchouli. Hold up, I'm about to break my vow and search Google. What the heck is patchouli? A
Oh, it's a
species of
plant.
flowering plant in the family. I can't read that. Commonly called mint. Oh,
Oh, mint.
it's in the mint family.
I like how the people also ask, why do I love the smell of patchouli?
That is a good question.
Why, Matthew, why do I love the smell of patchouli? What the heck?
Great.
The answer here is patchouli perfume activates the pituitary gland of those who smell it, causing endorphin, the love hormone, to be released into their bloodstream.
Holy crap! People get it on in Maine,
What the heck is going on up there?
dude. Folks, if you if you want a spicy night with your significant other, go buy Homesick's candle for Maine, and you will get it.
Bro, I think my sister and brother-in-law went to Maine.
Oh, snap.
It makes sense.
It does make
I guess
sense.
it's a romantic place. It's got that patchouli up there.
Now, I want to do just one more. For the sake of time, I want to do one more. And I think this is a state that is normally underrated in a lot of different things. But here it is. What do you think Homesick says that Rhode Island smells like?
Crime.
No.
Okay. Now this would be on the nose, but like asphalt, like a road itself, you know? And then like a pina colada. So like literally interpreted as a Rhode Island.
Oh
you
my
know?
gosh.
Oh, those are 2 cents. Bro, I want that. I want that as a candle.
You want your house to smell like asphalt?
I want it to smell like a road and a
Gross.
pina colada all at the same time.
No, that sounds like you're trying to go to a gas station in Vegas or Oklahoma.
Yes. Bro, that's a man candle right there.
That's disgusting. No, Homesick says Rhode Island smells like nutmeg, apple, and maple.
Oh, nutmeg, apple, and maple?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, way boring than my idea.
Well, I also think it probably smells better than your idea.
Let's see. I'm Googling candle of asphalt. Oh my gosh. On Etsy, you can buy asphalt candles.
No.
Yes. Oh, heck yes, brother.
That is disgusting.
Oh my gosh. There is a coal and tar scented soy candle. It's vegan too. There is this one's cute. This is a tar pit scented candle. And so when the candle, there's 2 little dinosaur toys in it. And so when the candle goes down, the dinosaurs are revealed. Okay, these are the manliest. Oh my goodness.
That is disgusting.
There's fresh cut wood.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Oh my gosh, these are the manliest
before this
candles.
gets any worse, we've got to get out of here.
Oh, bro. Dude, there's one called burnt rubber. Heck, yes.
No, I don't want to be here anymore. So
bookmarking the page. Bookmarked.
Gross. We're gonna cue the music. Well, folks, that's the end of our birthday episode. I'm very excited to see all the many gifts you send Nathan to his unknown address.
Right. Or the birthday wishes you send my way.
Yes, the birthday wishes, the thoughts and the prayers.
Oh, man. Don't worry. Just send me a cake with a bunch of candles in it, and the wishes and prayers will be carried up in the smoke to the heavens.
Indeed. As his co-workers get around the cake and chant repeated lines, and then eventually take a knife and stab it. But in order for us to know how you're celebrating your birthday, there are many ways we could do that. You can also tell us either the best or worst birthday gifts you've ever received, and you could do that through mainly 3 avenues of the internet, and that is our email at absurdargumentsforyou@gmail.com. That is absurd arguments, the number 4, the letter U @gmail.com, and our Facebook and Instagram, where if you just search absurd arguments, we will be right there.
Yep. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. So give us I was about to say call, but that's wrong. Give us an email.
Yeah, give us an email. Post on our social medias. Is that what the kids say that's hip these days?
No. Don't ever do that again.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what age bracket you're in. You know what you can say. You know what you can do. So, yeah.
It is unfortunate, but that is all the time we have. Nathan, do you have any parting thoughts?
Happy birthday to me. And if you're listening to this episode on your birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, fill in the blank, except for you, Jed Bartlett. No one loves you.
No one loves what he created.
All right, that'll take us out. So we'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.